Beautiful souls, before we begin, I just want to say thank you for your patience and your presence. I took a day to be fully rooted in family and the energy of the holiday, and I appreciate you holding space for me the way I always encourage you to do for yourselves. Your grace means more to me than you know, and I am so grateful you're here with me on this journey. All right, now beautiful rising soul family, welcome into the Amathera Lune Soulcast. As you know, I'm your girl Sakinah, aka Tiffany, your crown healer, energy auntie, and master hairstylist, turning soul guide. Now, this is your soft space for turning points, quiet breakthroughs, and becoming the woman your spirit keeps telling you. So I want you to do me a favor. Take a breath, settle in, and let's begin. On today's episode, we'll be talking about becoming her, the moment that you step into your higher identity. All right, let's begin with the truth we rarely acknowledge out loud. There is always a moment, quiet, subtle, almost spiritual, when you realize, I am not who I used to be. And you feel it before you can explain it. Maybe it's in the way you breathe, the way you respond, the way you don't entertain certain energies anymore. The way peace feels more important than proving a point. The way softness feels safer than survival. The way your intuition has become a voice instead of a whisper. This moment, this awareness, is the awakening of your highest identity. Now, I'm not talking about the perfect version of you or that future fantasy self, but the real you, the you your spirit has been guiding you towards. This is the moment you're stepping into today. Now, let's go a little bit deeper into this. You don't become your highest self in the way the world teaches it. You remember her. You've always known her, and you've already met her before in flashes. Like in the mirror when you caught a glimpse of yourself differently. In the moment of confidence that doesn't feel forced. In days where you spoke your truth with softness. In the boundaries you suddenly enforced that most don't understand. In the clarity that came from out of nowhere. Like just sitting there having a cup of tea and you think, okay. In the peace you felt after releasing something heavy, weight off your shoulders. In the vision of the woman you know you're supposed to be. These weren't accidents, they were reminders. Your higher identity has always existed. You just weren't ready to stabilize her frequency. But now, now you are. Okay, so here's where we shift into honesty. You weren't resisting your higher self. You were protecting your inner child. Your spirit was ready to rise, but your nervous system was still wired for survival. You couldn't become her because you weren't emotionally safe enough. You were carrying old identity wounds. You didn't trust your intuition yet. You were loyal to an outdated version of yourself, and you probably thought strength meant tension. You thought softness meant danger. You didn't know life could feel easy. You confused chaos with identity, possibly. But now you've softened. You've released. You've regulated. You've begun to trust yourself again. You've returned to your emotional center. And you've met your higher self in episode 2. You learned your power in episode 3. You've done emotional alchemy in episode 4. So it's time. You're ready now. This timeline is open. Put the big girl panties on and let's go. All right. Let's shift into visualization. Okay? Now, I want you to picture yourself, not in a future fantasy, but in elevated now. Imagine the version of you who speaks with calm clarity, listens to her intuition before anything else. She doesn't over-explain. She doesn't shrink. She does not chase. She does not perform. Let me say that again. She does not perform. She does not abandon herself. She does not fear softness. She embodies peace, even in transition. Walks with quiet power, knows she is guided. She knows she is safe now because she stands firm in all that she believes. Feel her. Notice her posture, her breath, her energy. The way she moves through her day, the way she loves, the way she makes decisions, the way she rests without guilt. This is not a fantasy. This is your identity blueprint. This is you, without the weight. You see her? Embody her. This is you. Now, we're going to do a little exercise. I want you to breathe with me. Inhale for 4. Take a deep breath. And exhale for 6. Now place one hand on your heart and one on your womb or belly and whisper, I choose her. Now I want you to say this a little slower. I choose the woman I'm becoming. Now make sure your shoulders are softened And now repeat this with me. I allow myself to rise. Now, you may feel warmth, you may feel release, you may feel emotional, you may feel nothing at first, but I guarantee your energy is shifting. Identity work happens on the inside, long before the world sees it on the outside. So you are stepping into a frequency your spirit has been holding for you. Let it release. Let it go. It's time for her to show the world who she is, who you are. Now, let's drop this illusion right now. Becoming her is not waking up confident every day, having perfect routines, feeling healed, being endlessly positive, being spiritually on all the time. Becoming her is choosing alignment even when uncomfortable, responding differently than your old self would, saying no faster, returning to your body, being honest about your emotions, regulating instead of reacting, choosing softness when survival wants to jump out, feeling your worth before being validated, trusting your intuition over your fear. See, this episode is not about being perfect. It's not about perfection. It's about identity stabilization. You're not only becoming her, you're living as her. Okay. I want you to close your eyes if you can. Remember, if you're driving or operating heavy machinery, please do not attempt. All right, close your eyes. Normal, regulated breathing. Right? Imagine stepping forward into her aura. Feel your energy merging with hers. What does she smell like? How does she breathe? What is the texture of her presence? Does she move slowly? Does she speak softly? Does she smile differently? Does she feel grounded? Let your mind observe. Let your body embody. And now whisper, I am her. She is me. Take your time. Feel that alignment. Feel the timeline fuse. Feel the identity drop into place. This episode is your pivot, your shift, your remembrance, your claiming. Everything changes after episode 5. Because once you choose her, your habits, emotions, relationships, boundaries, opportunities, decisions, energy, everything all begin to align with the new identity you just stepped into. This is the moment your life reorganizes. Place your hand on your heart once more. And I'm going to leave you with this. Whisper to yourself. Maybe you could do this in front of a mirror. Look at yourself. And really, really feel and take in these next 3 lines. Talk to yourself. Say it like you mean it. Talk to yourself as if you were talking to your little sister or a little version of yourself. And say, I rise. I allow. I become. This is your identity rising. This is your becoming. This is your Amathera moment. Feel it, embrace it, live it, because you are now becoming her. You are now living as her. You got this. All right. I want to thank you for listening to the Amathera Lune Soulcast. If this episode spoke to you, take a moment to share it with someone who's standing at their turning point. If you want to go deeper into this work with me, send me a DM with the word Lune, Lune, and I'll share the ways that we can walk this journey together. Just a reminder, this is a Reiki infused journey. I do a little bit of everything Reiki over here. So if you are interested, again, like I said, DM me with the word Lune, and I'll share ways that we can walk this journey together. Until the next time, be gentle with yourself, and remember, this year or next year, 2026, you become her. I promise. You'll love it. Feels great. And as always, peace and blessings, and I'm out.